I'm planning to go on a long ass trip, so I'm gonna be seaming my um, tent. I'm trying to do backpacking while I work, so I also brought up my laptop. I'm gonna testing if I have enough charge. I bought a few items for internet. I'm gonna be testing them. So this is gonna be a tutorial on how to seam seal your Lanshan Pro, as well as to work literally outside. Are you recording me now?
Yes. This is the best shot.
Okay, just pull it.
Yay!
So I couldn't find the seam sealing thingy from online because they don't sell it in Turkey. Unfortunately, I'm gonna do a DIE version. I need a clear silicone. This is called also shower silicone in Turkey. And you need mineral spirit or white spirit, which I couldn't find at all. So I'm gonna be using synthetic thinner. I don't know how the English one. I'm gonna be mixing them together. Half or like 1/3 of this. 1 part silicone, 3 part thinner. I'm gonna be mixing them here and then I'm gonna be applying them to my tent. Before I do that, I'm gonna be setting up my tent and clean it up the previous sealment. So in order to set up your tent, you just put your poles. This usually shows the door, like the poles are gonna be representing the doors. This is a very lightweight tent. It's about 900 grams. I've been using it for the past 2-3 years, but I've never used it under heavy rain. That's why I need to do the seaming again in case it rains heavily.
Do you need help?
No. I'm gonna be putting the pegs on like 4 corners. Then I'm gonna do the doors, and then I'm gonna start cleaning it up, wiping it up a bit. This is a very nice park, and I have to walk all the way there to find this stone under construction. I'm also gonna be using my new what do you call them? The stuff that you stick to the stone. These are the old ones. They're also good. They are cross-shaped. They're very light. They're aluminum, but a few of them are bent. I just needed a backup. These are from a different brand. It's called MSR mini groundhog thingies, and they're Y-shaped, which is in theory supposed to be better for the ground. I've never tested them, which I will be doing today. So I'll use them as I need 8, at least 8, 6 around the corners and the doors, and then 2 to hold the front and back edges. So I have 6 groundhog ones. I'm gonna be using 6 of them for the main lines, and then 2 of them for the backup, and 2 of them for the sides, and then the rest for the backup. Another bad thing, like this is a very light tent, but the bad thing is about it, you need soft ground to set it up. You need the poles to stand, you need these guys to go into the soil. I've camped a few times on a cave or on a rocky beach where I had to use big rocks instead of these to make sure this stands. It doesn't have any poles or like skeleton for it to freestand. And that's it. There's lots of sagginess, which is terrible, but we shouldn't worry about it for now. You can always make it right once you set up the base. You can adjust it however you want.
It looks good.
Looks okay, not terrible. Like, I'll show you an example once you come here. Like, if you can see, there's a stretch towards that position. So we can adjust it by relaxing it from the door or pulling it from here a bit, which you do by adjusting these. Yeah, it's not sticking. Or I can do
those
it.
clips.
Yeah, I need a better clip. I can adjust it from here as well, but it's gonna sag. So the point is not to have this. The better your system is, the better you're gonna sleep. Also, if you can see, that's too high. This is good if during the summer you want more air circulation. If it is winter, cold, and you want more air, you percolate them down. So what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna first clean up all this, wait for it to dry for a few minutes, and then mix the thingy and reapply everything. Another thing, make sure your doors are closed, because once you set your camp up, all the insects are gonna be rushing in. So even before you start, close your doors and then do it. Do you want to show inside? You want to show inside? See?
It's good.
Yeah. With me. That's it. What we're cleaning is these bits. These are from the old, like I don't know if you can see the little white thingies. They're from the previous sealment attempt. I don't think we did a good job with that, so. And it's been like 4 or 5 years. I'm cleaning that up as well as the dirt. And we're gonna reapply along these edges. We were gonna do it with the alcohol, but we couldn't find isopropyl or something like that. Alcohol, they don't sell it anymore in Turkey, so we're just doing it with wet wipes. These wipes are also for cleaning, so it should work.
Şuraya tentelerini koyacağız. Tamam. Tamamen onların olacak. Ben söyledim, konuştum. Kimle konuştum? Ben biriyle konuştum. Derya Hanım'a söyledim. İşte bilmiyorum artık. Bir de niye Özgür Hanım arıyorlar ya? Arasın güzel iyi hep. Sanatçılar arıyorlar ya. Yönlendirecekler. Ben onu istiyorum, bunu istiyorum diye bir şey yok. Tamam. Benim bu kadar alanım.
So I'm mixing up the silicone with synthetic stuff. You usually need a very good mixer because they don't mix good. So I'm gonna have automatic mixer. I'm gonna try to do it with my hand. I'm very terrible with measurements, so this needs to be 3-part thinner and then 1 part this guy. I guess that's enough, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'll use this and then I'll wash it. It needs to be in like maple syrup. Viscosity. Viscosity is one of the big words I know in English. I'll add more. It also smells vinegar. I was looking for to get a silicone that doesn't smell, but I couldn't find it. So my tent is gonna smell. This is like too watery. Am I doing something wrong? Or shall I just add more?
You said 1/3. You're just
I know.
adding more and more.
But the texture should be silky, not watery. Because if you put watery, it's just gonna leak instead of sticking. So we made the mix. This is kind of thing. So there are two ways of doing it. I wish I also brought one. Some people use a special kind of pouring thingy. You can get one from just a regular pharmacy, which I might actually. Anyhow, they first pour it and then they go over with a brush. Because I don't have that, I'm just gonna go with a brush. I'm gonna go over that like this. All the way, like all the stitches, I'm gonna go over them and make sure that it goes through. I'm gonna use a lot. So I'll go over them again and again, like this. And that's it. Then once I do this, I'm gonna wait for 6 hours. Wait for it to dry. And hopefully this is gonna hold when I'm under heavy rain. We'll see soon. I don't know. There is another red foot by the way.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, but you know it. No, I'm gonna split it. Come on, little pieces. Come. Okay. Don't kill me. See? One part for you, one part for your fin.
One part for all the other stuff is gonna show up suddenly.
Okay, one part for you.
Doesn't like it?
She's just wanna see if I'm giving the other one too. She's not happy with that. Okay. Okay. Are you happy now? You're not gonna kill me anymore? You can take them camping with you.
Can you help with the stretching?
No. Let me stop.
We finished with the process. It took us around like roughly 2 hours. We took our time. And now I am here. We had a little breakfast. My friend left. I'm gonna just wait here. Work online. So I have this thing. I bought it from Turkcell. I don't like it, but I'm gonna test it. It doesn't tell me if it is on or off. Like there's these lights, but they turn off as soon as possible. And if I hold this button, it just flashes those lights without doing anything. Speed should be good. Let's see. Yeah, this will get the job done for me at least. I had to buy another data line, especially for this, which costs like 800 TL per month and gives you 200 gigabytes of data. So today I'm gonna be working from here for 6-7 hours, and then I'm gonna see how much data I use, how much battery I use, and all that. I'll be testing everything. I have a spare power bank, but I don't have a cable because I forgot to bring it. It is 6 o'clock almost. The tent is still not fully dry, the seaming thingy we applied. I am waiting for it to be dry. On work update, I worked for roughly 7 hours. My laptop charge went from 80% to 43%, so it was pretty good. And I did use it like heavily. The internet was decent. I used around 2-3 gigabytes of internet. I don't use that much of internet though. So I'll probably use like maximum 5-6 a day, which is good. The battery doesn't last that long. It lasted around 3 to 4 hours. That being said, I didn't know what was the percentage when I started. I'll do another test, and I also bought another device. I have a couple of devices that I'm going to be testing. I'm going to be here for another 2 hours. Probably I'm still waiting for it to fully dry. I don't know. Some sources on the internet said that you need to wait for 24 hours. Some said that 6 to 8 hours is okay. So I'm just going to wait as long as I can. And then I'm going to call it a day. The house is a mess. I bought lots of stuff. These are my previous stuff. I was gonna go in a few days, but I decided to leave today. So I need to pack everything, tidy up, and just go. I left my tent like this in the room, and I haven't let this guy in for the past day, and she's being angry at me. So yeah, I need to pack everything, and then we'll see. The view is amazing. Again, change of plans. We decided to go to camp tomorrow. My friend has work, so we're gonna try to figure out an arrangement for her to work while we're camping. I have a bunch of gear for that, hopefully I'll explain. So I cleaned this table, now I'm gonna put everything back here. And I'm gonna measure everything, I'm gonna keep an inventory stock. And then I'm gonna tidy up. And that's gece. Peter. I tidied up everything. I'm not gonna be taking everything that is here. I'm gonna be taking 90% of stuff. I will be measuring everything with these. This is my medicine pack. I'm gonna I'm gonna make myself a first aid kit. I'll go over this briefly. I may be doing stuff once I pack everything. So these are my trousers. I'm taking 3 hiking trail trousers, 6 pairs of merino blend socks, 2 pairs of hiking socks, 7 pairs of underwear. I have 3 hiking t-shirts. These are polyester. I have, I think, 4 merino shirts, 1 merino long sleeve. I have a fleece. This is a poncho or rain cover. I have another rain shell under this. This is a hat from the sun. It's another hat in case it gets cold. These are just random clothes I wear at home. I took them. I'll wear them during camping, or I don't know. This is again merino hat. To keep me warm. It's just an eye band. Some bandanas, buffs, shampoos, soaps, laundry stuff. I added them to these little containers. They don't seem very durable, so I've never used them before. I'm taking my laptop. This is the heaviest item, probably. Yeah, it probably is. It's around like 2 kilo. I'm gonna be taking my laptop's case, charger, and everything. I'm taking earphones. This is my old Walkers, and I found it recently, a few months ago. I've never tried it again, but if it holds charge again, this is from like 12 years ago. If it holds charge again, I'm gonna use it to listen to music. It still has my old music. These are my passports. I'm taking iPad as well. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be using that a lot. I will be taking my that's my hard drive where I will be storing stuff. This is camera stuff, DJI batteries. I got this new. I had to buy another DJI pack, so it came with it. I'm gonna give another camera to my friend. So these are the internet hotspot thingies. This is the DJI mic. I will be taking this. These are the power banks I'm taking too. This is a light version. It doesn't hold much. This is the main one I will be using for my laptop in case I ever need it. These are my sun discs, my wallet. I'll take some wet wipes. I'm taking 2 glasses. Take my keys. I have a nail clipper. I don't know what to call this into English. I'll take some deodorant, sunscreen, some cables, chargers. I went over everything there. This is my cooking camping set. Again, I probably won't be taking everything here. This is just this is a very lightweight stove from Turkey. This is the fork and spoon. These knives, I bought them new. I usually take them, but they're way too big. I take them when I'm like going into wilderness. So I bought a new one. This is Leatherman Wave Plus. It's a cool one. I'll probably show it if I get to use it. It has pliers, it has knife, scissors, everything. It's more of a larger and heavier utility. It weighs around 250 grams. I'm not sure, but it's quite heavy, but it's durable. This is another knife I will be using day to day. So this one. I got some super glue, some backup pills for my head lamp. This is the default headlamp from Decathlon. I got myself a compass in case I go wilderness. This is a whistle. This is some fire starter. I got myself some of these. I think we call them carabiner or something. This is 230 grams of stove gas. This is one of the good items that I will get to hopefully try. It is bee-free. I don't know the exact brand. It's from Katadin. Anyhow, I'm gonna be using this to make sure the water I drink from unknown sources are healthy to drink. This is my sleeping pads repair kit. These are pills or like tablets that you add to water to make them virus free. So this guy covers most of the bacteria, but it doesn't cover any viruses. This is the one that if you suspect that there might be some virus in the water, you'll add it, mix it with the water, and then make sure you can drink it. These are some backpack covers that I got with my backpack. I'm taking a book I will be reading. I started this but never finished it. It's Leo from Africa. It's in Turkish, I don't know the English version. I'm taking some notepads, a pen. This is a zip bag and those are earplugs. I will be taking some of them. What else? This is my sleeping system. I got myself a liner for sleeping bag. I will use this for hostels if like the sheets are very dirty, or I will use them during the heat waves or anything. Like if it is too hot, I'll just use this instead of sleeping bag. This is for to blow air into the sleeping pad. I'll show it if I get to use it. And this is the sleeping pad I bought. It's a new one, Thermarest. And again, I've never tried these, so I'll see if it's good or not. I also got a new sleeping bag because my old ones were pretty heavy and pretty bulky. This is Robin's Serac 300. And this is my old tent, the tent that I cured. It becomes this small. These are my tent pegs. This is just bags, some various bags, some zip bags. I bought 2 dry bags. One is 20 liters, one is 10 liters, I guess. Yeah. And this is the sleeping mat, I think. So yeah, this is what I will be bringing most. I'm gonna now measure everything, take note to understand like if I want to get rid of some of the stuff, how much weight I will be saving. And then I'll start packing for tomorrow. This is Pister. Pister, how you doing? These are my old sleeping bags. This was, I think, the first one I got. I don't even know what brand this is. It's very bulky. And then I got this from Decathlon. It still serves. It's a pretty good one. It's a bit heavy and bulky. These are pillows. I will not be using them. That's rainproof trousers. I'll leave them. These are some smaller bags. This is my old sleeping bag. It wasn't mine. I took it from my brother. It's a bit short for me. So I got a new one. This is my old cooking system. Again, the pot from Decathlon, default one. Some items I will be leaving behind. I also got new walking poles, which I will be taking. I also got these tips. I got them because, like, if I need to hike in a place, or if I need to camp in a place where I need them to be stable, like I won't find the you get the meaning. These are the bags I will be using. This is the main one from Decathlon. Again, I want to change my bag as well, get something more lightweight. Also, this is too big and bulky, but there are not many good options in Turkey that are cheap, so I'll wait for that. And that's my tool bag. This is my day-to-day bag. It's a decent one. It's very comfortable. I'll store my electronics here and everything else here. So yeah, that's pretty much my plan. Let's see how it goes. So I packed everything overnight and I measured it. I just want to show you guys too. Let's show.
Yep.
It's roughly 50, and that's 6 with my laptop, 6.2. So together they're 21, 22, and this is without water and food, which is not good. I either need to throw some stuff, or I'll just carry this. I'll do some arrangements and keep how it goes. And I cannot speak in the morning, yay! We arrived at Sapanca and I realized I've forgotten my poles. I need to figure something out so I can pitch my tent. For now we're gonna be having a breakfast, starting with the tea. We got out of the breakfast place. We sat there for 3 hours at least. We're walking around and hopefully we will get a free camping spot near the shore. I need to go get my walking sticks to pitch my tent up. We couldn't find a suitable place on the shore. There are a couple of places, but I'm not sure about the safety, as in someone's not gonna come and send us away, so we're gonna try somewhere else. There's a camping ground high up in the mountains. We'll try that one. I got these poles from the owner of this place. I fucking woke up. It is 6 a.m. It was a decent sleep. The dogs kept barking at my tent, around my tent, all the time. This is what inside looks like, by the way. It was pretty comfortable, like as comfortable as it gets with the camping like this. I didn't use my sleeping pad. I gave it to my friends. It wasn't that cold. I didn't have cold issues. It was decent. But I'm still tired. A doggo peed here last night and I cleaned it up and sprayed it a bit. My friend is cooking in the kitchen. I'm gonna try to use my stove to cook. I slept early last night, I didn't eat anything. So I'll try to cook again. Time to leave. I am at the Sakarya bus stop. My friends left back to Eskişehir and I decided to go to Sparta. I've already decided it, but it's very hot. I'm a bit tired, although I just started my trip. My whole plan was to go to Sparta all along the way, so I'm gonna take a bus for 7 hours and I'll be staying with my friend for a week or two. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. He.
Otogarda mı çekiyorsun?
Nerede çekeyim? Otogar işte. Her şey gül suyu değil mi? Tuvaletteki şey sabun gül sulu. Al sen
Harbi
beni
mi?
çek.
Harbi başlamış adam. Yolu çek. Yürüyeceğiz.
Oo, dur lan.
Sıkıştım. Nasıl durduruyoruz?
Var mı?
Oğlum dönerler kaçtı kameraya dönerler. Okey. Başka?
Yokmuş.
Meyve falan alayım da yok bende.
Muz varsa muz yok. Ha varmış. Kahvaltılık var mı şeyin?
Peynir
Evde
falan
bir şey var mı? Ne zaman Migros'tan söyleriz hadi. Yaptım da bastonlarımı unuttum. Batonları.
Dağa çıkmak için mi?
Çadır kurmak için kullanıyorum.
Ha.
Gidip baton almam gerekiyor. Decathlon vardı mı burada? Ne gülüyorsun lan? Yok mu?
Var mı sence?
Bence var.
Bence yok.
Her şehirde var.
Yok çünkü. Yok.
Nasıl yok?
Sipariş verebilirsin benim.
Çok yaratıcı.
Yıldız 74.
Kaç? Kaç?
Bir çık bir daha çık.
O niye krediyle söylüyor? alıştır ha.
Karşındaki. Karşındaki. Kapıyı çeksene. Kendine doğru.
İşte ev turu. Ev değil oda turu.